Hello! In this quick video, we are going to be learning how to set up Smart PSS for viewing of remote cameras on the new Dahua systems. So here we are. When we first install the system, it'll pop up with this initialization window, and it'll ask us for a password. This password can be anything we want, and then we can just click on this auto login after registration. Just make sure that whatever we set this password for, we remember, because nobody can recover this after we are done. So very important that we do not forget what this is. And after we put that in, we just hit next. And then we have some security questions. Again, nobody can recover these, so we've got to make sure whatever we put in there, we are definitely going to remember. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and fill this out real quick. After we fill those out and hit finish, we are brought to this particular screen here. First, we need to get rid of this window, so we go ahead and close this. And now to add a device, all we have to do is hit this little add button right here. Device name can be whatever we want it to be, so we're going to go ahead and just put in something there. Method to add is going to be SN. And down here, we put in the serial number that was provided to us in a separate email. I'm going to go ahead and just copy that in. And with that copied in, we're going to go ahead and just fill out the bottom here with the username and the password. And then we just simply press add. After a little bit of a wait, it'll connect and it'll say that it's online. We can modify the device if we simply double click on it. We can change any information there if we need to. And finally, to view live view, we come up to here and hit this little plus, and then we hit live view. Here's our little demo group. So to view live, we just simply double click and it'll pop right on up. In order to bring up more than just the 4 channels, we come down here to this little 16 button here, and we click on that, and that'll bring up all the channels that are possible to view in a 16 grid. We can also go to a 9-channel layout by clicking on this, and back down to the 4 square by clicking on this. To do playback, we do a similar thing like we did with the live view. We come up to the top, we hit the plus, and we come down to playback. After a quick load, it'll launch. And after launch, all we need to do is grab this demo, whatever we called it, and we check on the box that we want to have as our camera we want to focus on. Down below, we pick our date and time. So our time is here. Our date and time is right here. And then we just simply click on search. And then down below in the timeline, we have our video events. And playback begins. And we can see simply by clicking and dragging on this. We can pause the playback. And of course we can stop all playback by pressing the stop. Press play to get it playing again. And then of course manipulate it down to seeking. We can speed things up by clicking on this and either dragging it up or dragging it down to speed up or slow down the playback. To download some video, all we need to do is come down to the bottom, click little scissors, and then we click and drag on here to get our start and end time to whatever we want to view. And then finally, to start the export, what we do is we click on the little scissors icon again, and we get this export set up. It asks us where we want to save it. We can hit the browse button to pick anywhere we want to save this, so we can throw this like on our desktop or just leave it as a default or whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it as default for me. The export format will be whatever we want to have it. MP4 is going to be AVI or MP4 are both the most compatible formats. AVI is a little smaller, so I'm going to go ahead and just do AVI. And then we just simply press OK. And then we just hit OK. And now here we are downloading. And after it downloads, it'll download right onto our hard drive, and we just browse out to that location we saved it to, and then we can give it out to somebody or save it for later viewing. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to check out our other videos in order to get the most out of our systems.